If you want to get one of the most generous scholarships in a country with a world-class educational system, continue watching this video. Manaki New Zealand Scholarship is offering fully funded scholarship for international students from developing countries. Many of you were writing in the comments and asking to find scholarship for students who want to pursue bachelor degrees abroad. So here you go. You can apply for bachelor degree, master degree, PhD degree, and even short-term courses for 6 months or 1 year. Who can apply? Students from almost all developing countries can apply for this scholarship. If you're applying for bachelor degree, you have to be 18 at the moment you start getting the scholarship. If you're applying for master or PhD, you have to have at least 1 year of working experience. It can be volunteering, part-time, full-time. And you shouldn't be more than 40 years old at the moment you get this scholarship. Okay, let's talk about the benefits of the scholarship. When I said fully funded and one of the most generous scholarships in the world, I really mean it, because the scholarship covers tuition fee, establishment fee, which is 3,000 New Zealand dollars or 1,800 US dollars, to help you to set up costs in New Zealand. For example, you can use it for your accommodation in New Zealand, textbook expenses, or any other expenses connected to your study. Medical insurance in New Zealand for the whole period of your study in New Zealand. Tutoring cost of 1,000 New Zealand dollars or 600 US dollars in New Zealand if you need additional tutoring at university while you are studying in New Zealand. Travel expenses from your home country to New Zealand and back to your country in the end of your studies. Travel insurance. Also, if you need COVID-19 vaccination from your home country to travel abroad, the scholarship will cover these expenses. Please remember that for New Zealand itself, it's not required to have COVID vaccination certificate anymore. If you are applying for postgraduate studies, master or PhD, the scholarship will also assist you with research and thesis costs. Reintegration cost of 1,000 New Zealand dollars, 600 US dollars at the moment you come back to your home country, to help you to integrate back in your home country. Also, you will get on monthly basis living allowance of 600 New Zealand dollars or 350 US dollars, but you would say it's not enough to cover my basic needs in New Zealand. I have checked for you, and with residence permit of a student you can work part-time. It's approximately 20 hours a week in New Zealand and get additional pay to cover your expenses. So here you go. Okay, that's not all. If your studies is more than 1.5 years, you will get travel expenses covered by the scholarship to your home country and back, just to go to visit your parents or relatives. If you're applying for bachelor, master and PhD, it is for sure more than 1.5 years. So you will get this additional money just to travel to your country. After you have heard all the benefits and you are super surprised, let's talk about study subjects and majors that you can apply for. All universities and research centers of New Zealand are participating in this Manaki New Zealand scholarship. So all majors are included, even medicine. But depending on the country you come from, you can choose among this or that major. So you have to check in their website, find your country and see which majors are included and start applying. The next step is how to apply. First, you have to apply to the scholarship only through specific platform. When you are accepted, then you apply for the university you want to study in. But before applying, you have to find the major you want to study, the university, because all this information should be added in the platform of the scholarship that you will fill up. The most important thing here is your motivation letter, so prepare very well, write the good motivation letter, and check this video of mine on how to write a good motivation letter. If you are shortlisted for the scholarship, then you will be invited for the interview. Usually the interview will be online or in the Embassy of New Zealand in your country. Please pay attention that if you're applying for PhD studies, you have to start looking for a supervisor at the university where you want to study in and get in contact with him or her and explain your situation, that you want to apply for this scholarship and whether he or she willing to supervise you. Because when you are shortlisted and when you are invited for an interview as a PhD student, then you have to provide the name of the supervisor who is already ready, or just to show them the letter of support that this supervisor has already given to you. Okay, the next step is documents. What documents you need? It's very interesting because if you're applying through this platform that I will share with you in the description of the video, you don't need any specific documents. Even IELTS, you don't have to provide IELTS in the beginning when you're applying for the scholarship. After you are shortlisted and invited for the interview, then you can start your process of getting IELTS certificate. You don't have to stress now about IELTS certificate. You can apply for the scholarship through the platform and get ready for the IELTS exam. Book the exam and get your certificate while they are reviewing your application. Additionally, if you are from one of these following countries, your IELTS exam will be organized and paid for you. It is Cambodia, Indonesia, Federated States of Micronesia, Fiji, Kiribati, Laos, Marshall Islands, Nauru, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Timor-Leste, Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu. I hope that I pronounced the name of the countries correct. If not, I am sorry. But the rest of the students who are not in this list, they have to organize and pay for their IELTS certificate themselves. But don't be sad, because if you are a preferred candidate who is accepted and after the interview, in most cases, even if you have IELTS certificate but it's low score, you can get additional English classes in New Zealand organized by the scholarship committee. So it's great. When can you apply? Depending on the country of origin, the deadline may vary, but the application platform is open anytime, so you can register, enter and start filling in, and when the application opens, you just submit the application. Please be very fast and cautious, because if the application from a specific country exceeds that amount that scholarship is expecting to get, they will close the application deadline even if it was not specified. So your task is to get ready in advance. When it is open, just apply for it. And I wish you good luck.